the flexion row. Okay, so you'll notice I've got much lighter weights for this than I have got on my regular dumbbell row demonstration, and you'll see why. So, just like you're going to set up by hinging at the hips, just like a regular bent over dumbbell row, but the difference is, at the bottom, I'm going to round my back and get a nice, almost as I'm getting to the floor. I'm getting as far as I can. If you can do this with a barbell as well, but obviously the plates on the bar might limit how far you can go down, which is why I prefer dumbbells. Both options are fine, by the way. But with the dumbbells, I can really get down to the floor, or so my knuckles are touching my feet. And then when I pull it up to the top, I'm going to pull my shoulders back, stick my chest out, almost try and touch my elbows behind my body. Obviously, I can't do that, but that's what I'm thinking about doing. Boom. And my hips are remaining stable, so all that's moving are my elbows coming back, and I'm really arching my back at the top. Boom. 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 Again, I will stress, you're going to use much lighter weights than you would for a regular dumbbell row. For obvious reasons, you're rounding your back at the bottom. Now, you probably think, well, we've been told not to round our backs when lifting. There's nothing inherently wrong with rounded back lifting. It's just that most people are not conditioned in a rounded back position, and that's where the injuries come from. It's not that a rounded back position is bad. All you're doing is stretching the muscle out, just like you would when your arm's extended at the bottom of a bicep curl, your bicep is stretched out. It's the same thing for the musculature of your back in that position. It's just that most people are not used to it, so that when they do end up in that position with a weight that's a little bit too heavy, that's where the injuries come from. Not the fact that rounded back lifting is bad. So as long as you're sensible with your weight choice, leave your ego at the door, as they say, you'll be absolutely fine. So if you want to be a bit more cautious, that's probably a good idea. Start a little bit lighter and then really build your way up slowly over time. But this is a great exercise for working the entire back.